Hi class, here I am again doing another tutorial for you. This time it's on Optimal Resume, and this is the website that everybody will be required to use to write their resume. I suggest doing a full screen so you're able to see how everything works. Otherwise it's way too small. The website, as it's on it's in your modules, but it's https://rasmussen.optimalresume.com. You have to remember to do the Rasmussen in front of the optimal resume. The first step you're going to do, this is all very easy, but if you need additional help, let me know. You're going to click on Create an Account. You're then going to put your S-Mail account in here. If you have problems with your S-Mail, I would say use a personal email. And if you have problems with both, as a last resort, you can click on alumni, but I would use that as a last resort. And just to clarify that when you do graduate, you will still have access to this software, or excuse me, this web application. So you're going to go in here and type in your S-Mail. And then what you're going to do is actually go to your S-Mail, and you will get a code that comes in. And once you get that, you will then, it will, and I'm not able to go through it since I already have an account set up, but basically you'll be able to put your code in, and then at that point, you will come to the home page. So again, creating a new account, put your S-Mail in, you'll get a code sent to your S-Mail. If you have a problem with S-Mail, do a private email or a personal, and then if that doesn't work, log in as an alumni. So once you do that, you would click New Users, click here, and you would go through the process. I will log in with my account. And this is where it's going to bring you. It's called the Document Center. And you can see, right now I'm just going to show you the easy way to create a resume, but I really, really recommend going in here and learning more about it. You can search for jobs. Employers use this site. You can look at the applications that you've done. A lot of different portions that you can use. You can write your resume in here. This would be your cover letter. At the end of this class, you'll be writing your portfolio. You can do assessments, kind of talking about what your strengths are. You can do mock interviews. And for some of you who want to be bold and step outside of the box, you could also do video resumes. And then you also can create a new website for some of you who might be in graphic arts or web design. So lots to learn, but today we're just going to go with showing you how to do the basic resume. So what you're going to do once you get to, again, the Document Center is create a new resume. And you will not do upload resume. You will not do that. So you're going to name it. You can do rough draft or the date. So I'll just do rough draft, Heather Shimke. Again, don't use the upload. Click on Start Resume. I highly recommend not using Browse, not using Start from Scratch, but Browse Sample. You can go in here, and these are all the categories. So School of Business, Education, Health Science, Justice Studies, Nursing, Technology, Business and Finance. I recommend looking at a couple different ones. There's a huge variety out there. But for the sake today, I will go ahead and just do School of Business. And these are going to be all samples of different resumes. Now you can see they mostly all fall under entry level, but some of them might have entry level, mid-career, and experience. For the sake of your first resume for the rough draft, go ahead and do entry level. And then you're going to want to scroll down and you can see all the different options. So if you're getting your bachelor's in accounting, here's a good one. If you're getting your associates in business management, emphasis in HR, here's another one. So again, for simplicity, I'm going to go ahead and choose accounting. So this is what it looks like. Now maybe you don't like this, so you can close out and go to another one. Maybe there's parts of this that you don't like. I'll show you how you can cut some of those out. But let's say I like this, so I want to use this sample. Now up here you're going to see it's going to populate all your personal information because you put that into, when you created your account, you put all this information in. I strongly recommend not having an objective statement just because it's redundant to the cover letter and it also takes up space. So let's say I didn't want the objective statement. I can come over here and I see objective, and right next to it there's a garbage can. Click on the garbage can and it'll say, do you permanently want to delete this? Click delete. So now I'm left with this. Now what you're going to do to make the changes is double click, and it's real simple. So now you can say, well, my graduation date is September 2012, and actually I go to the Rasmussen in Moorhead. So go ahead and change that. And so everything else looks good, and you can click save. Then let's say you want to come down here and look at the skills. You can add more skills if you want, like excellent attention to detail. And then you can save. Notice you can bold, italics, underline, change the color, do bullets, insert a link, all sorts of things. So, but I would recommend just keeping the bullets. The other nice thing is you can change the section name. Maybe you want to write professional skills instead of skills. Over here you can click, you can get examples, and then you can learn about action verbs. But go ahead and do that on your own time. Underneath, now work history. Again, you can come in here and call it whatever you want, professional history, whatever you might want. But then you can come in here and change it to fit for yourself. Again, you can choose action. You know, maybe you want to think of strategic words. It'll give you words appointed, chaired, clarified, coach, conceived, all these great words to make your resume stand out. And then go ahead and save. Let's say there's a section that you want to add. Go ahead and click add section, and it will allow you to add, if you want to add more work experience. Excuse me. It'll allow you to add, it's taking a minute to load, another work experience. So maybe you have 4 jobs instead of 3 that you want to use. You can just add a new section. Something else that's important, spell check, obviously very important. Something else is, one moment while this is bringing it up. You can change the font or the layout. So maybe you want different margins. You can go in and fix all of that. Maybe you want different bullets, lines, whatever it might be, but this is the styling palette. So here again, the document, You can also, the sections about adding, and then some of the tools, action, verb, section examples, etc. So, and then again, there's even tips and then tutorials. So, and then this is the most important part. Excuse me, let me back up. If you want to change you might have a LinkedIn address, which we'll talk about later. You can type that in. If you have, I would recommend you don't need a school phone. If obviously your school address will already be in there, but you can go in here and change this information too. Lastly, you are going to want to send this to me. And the way you're going to do this is clicking share. And then you're going to copy and paste this. And this way is kind of difficult because then you can also share on Facebook or Twitter, whatever it might be if you want. But when I copy and paste, I always get this down here. So what I recommend is just opening the document. And then it just takes a minute. Then copying, pasting this link. And then going to a new web browser. And then, excuse me. So let me back up. Sorry. You copy and paste this, and then you can just put this in the Dropbox for your assignment. Then what I'll be able to do to see it is I will go to a web browser, empty it out, and put in your link. And then, takes just a moment, I will be able to see your resume. So you should not be delivering this to me in a Word document or anything else in a PDF. It should be sent to me strictly in a link from Optimal Resume. Now, this was a very high-level short video. If you have questions, please email me or call me. Or you can, during my office hours, whatever works. Hopefully this is just high level, and go ahead and look at the tutorial also that's in your module. Thank you so much.